don't know how this works.
I know. I'm kind of nervous.
I don't know if I remember how to do this.
Let me just taste it quick. Can I taste?
You have to be in that mic. You're in that one. That's yours.
Oh, fuck.
Hold it, right?
Do you have to go like close?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. I need to add mine.
Shut my hand. Jesus Christ.
Shut the fuck up.
This might be one of the douchiest starts I have to one of these things. I seen her titties. I seen her.
That was on camera, was it? Or on mic?
No.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Oh, we're going?
Oh, you turned it on.
Classic Husky move. You gotta be prepared.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it. Welcome back, boys.
All right.
Corey almost soaked the microphone. Cycling's back there.
Oh, damn.
I don't know how to start.
I think you started by dumping half of it out.
Yeah.
All right.
Been a while.
Oh, boy.
Tummies are rumbling. I'm drunk as shit. Let's do it.
I need to make sure everyone's in camera. Corey, I see you. I see you. I see you. I see me.
All right, how far away do I go? Do I go right here?
Just talk into it.
Oh, damn, I did make a little mess.
You spilled on me. Oopsies.
You
Been a bit since I've done one of those.
Corey, you made a drink?
Yeah, it's
You
right
made a
here.
drink?
Yep, looks pretty good, too.
I don't know how we go from there.
How do we start?
Do you actually have a girlfriend, though?
I do.
Since when? That's what I spit up more rather than she's hot. I was like,
That's honestly that's probably the most surprising thing.
Oh,
Out of all of us,
100%.
Schmidt has a girl. Well, obviously Ellie, but
he has a
out
kid.
of all of us, Schmidt has a girlfriend.
Yeah,
That's the last thing I would've figured.
It's about a month and a little over a month right now. But you've met her. She was down in Nashville.
Oh yeah, we were down in Nashville with you. She was you know what she looks like, right? She was the redhead with
I don't
us.
even know her name.
Oh, Phoebe. She was the redhead we were with when we were in Nashville.
When were we in Nashville?
Dude, you don't remember?
When you had
Clearly, you got to help me out. What
this
time?
was like last February. You had that 4-story condo.
Oh yeah, that time.
And me and
Oh,
Schmidt,
fuck,
me
we
and
did
Schmidt
that
met
right
up with you.
before
They weren't
COVID.
dating at
Yeah.
the time, obviously, but we met up with you guys like both nights.
And
Yeah.
funny enough, that was the first time I met her. Was coming back from your condo, just absolutely blacked out.
Well, you're welcome for that.
Pretty much, you
That's
guys
love right
being
there.
together right now is all because of Kusky. So
Yeah, I guess kind of. I went on that trip last fucking minute, so
I think I was in Jamaica. I missed that one.
you were in Jamaica?
I was in Jamaica.
Oh shit!
Funny enough,
Yeah, man.
we were just down there
Yeah, man.
for my sister's 21st, and my parents got that same Airbnb. And
Look at
it's a very nice Airbnb when there isn't 12 college students just blacked out,
Tearing it up.
messing it up.
Yep.
Dude, that place was a fucking mess when we got there. How many people did you guys?
we
have?
had like over 20, I think. It was a lot of people, but it was a lot of fun, and it actually was a lot of people that I didn't really know. Well, I kind of knew them. They're just like, I've seen you before. Not really.
Acquaintances. Is
Those
what
are
you
I wouldn't
call
even
them.
call them acquaintances. Like, I've seen you walk into class, and I know you're friends of friends. So, is
Sometimes
that what
that's
an
the most
acquaintance
fun.
is?
Yeah.
I feel like you have to have a
Yeah,
relationship.
that's an acquaintance.
Small relationship.
Basically, 85% of the people I met working the bar. They're
We-
acquaintances.
then
Hey,
we-
I know you free
Did-
shot. Hey, I know you
Right.
free shot.
Right.
Then you, me, and Mike have like 4,000
We do.
acquaintances.
We really do. Yeah, it's disgusting amount.
Are we considered an acquaintance if we give you a free drink? Because then we're like 40,000.
Yeah, they're my best friend then.
You're
Dude,
my best
yeah.
friend.
I was talking to some of my buddies in the army, and they were talking about how like they don't like going out because they spend so much at the bars. And I was bringing up how you and Corey were working at W, and we'd always go to W and get free drinks. Honestly, we probably saved thousands and thousands of dollars.
Thousands.
I think
Oh,
that was almost better
throughout
than any
college.
scholarship I could have gotten.
No, it was.
Honestly, it was.
You guys all got the W scholarship.
You'd go up. I was telling them it's like super hard to not get fucked up every night because you'd go out and you'd go and buy like 8 Vegas bombs for 8 guys, right? And then like 5 minutes later, you'd be like, you know what, let's do another one because they're free.
Exactly.
And you go up and just buy 8 more Vegas shots, and then you just keep.
I
going
hated
and
when
going
you
and
guys
going.
just handed me cups of Rumplemints, and I would just sip on Rumplemints.
You were one of those guys where it was fun to just go dance, monkey dance.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The eyes roll back and they had a bit. We're like, oh, maybe we tone it down just a little bit. One of these cups of Rumble is going to be water.
Is this just gonna be a drink? Talking about drinking the whole time? This podcast.
It might.
whatever the
We
fuck
could
we
talk
want to
about
talk
life.
about. Getting
Do you
fucked
want
up.
to talk about like?
No, I don't mind talking about drinking. I'm just
We could talk about war, politics, religion. I talked about reincarnation last episode.
reincarnation.
Shit.
Yeah.
What do you
I
guys-
sponsored a
What are you
college
coming back
athlete
as?
last episode and talked about what he wanted to be when he died.
What does he want to be?
Like a house cat.
No.
Actually, that's a pretty solid life, though. I mean,
I think I'd rather be a dog.
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. He's
Dogs
only had
is-
cats. I've only had cats. I'm like, house cat, not bad. I mean, I would have picked like, I don't know, a tiger.
I don't know. Wouldn't you kind of
or-
want to go outside every now and then?
Well, maybe you have good owners and they let you outside. Indoor, outdoor house cat.
I'd want to be a bear.
I like bears and I like eagles.
You sleep a lot and everyone stays the fuck away from you.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm good with that. I'm going with
You
Corey's
already
answer,
are a bear. No, we came up with the when I was clipping videos from that episode, we came up with the cat theory. I said, what if when reincarnation, like what if there's just a set number of souls and you just keep recycling, but you get 9, like we say cats have 9 lives. What if the 9th life is being a cat?
What if your
And
life?
that's why they're grumpy.
What
And
if
I was
your
like,
life-
that's the dumbest thing I've
I
ever
just think
said.
cats are just demons
They
walking
suck.
the earth.
They suck. I don't like cats.
I love them. I got 2 up there. They, if any of you walked upstairs to go pet those cats, they'd fucking kill you though.
Yeah, well, as I said, they're demons.
Well,
That's
they
why
were.
I
They were.
fucking
My
hate
mom
cats.
rescued them. They were abused, so they're hesitant. Like they only like my mom and my littlest brother.
The only good cats that are good are ones that act like dogs.
Can you do me a
I'm with you,
favor
Sam.
and the display screen just flip it towards me because it's really stressing me out that it's off.
What's going on with that one?
Nothing. I have every episode. There's some technical difficulty because I'm absolutely dumb. And I mean, one episode I had.
Don't say that about yourself.
I could use a different word.
Say
You
it.
know what? I give you a lot of props for what you're doing. You know,
now we're getting sentimental.
I do.
This.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You refuse to like get into the 9 to 5, and I think that's very it's very cherishable of you.
Yeah, but
Very-
if we
very
boil
respectable.
this down, like you take the cameras away, this is just Friday.
Yeah.
I know.
This is easy
That's
for
the
us.
best
This
part
is
about
really.
it.
I know.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Is this the most people you've had on a podcast before?
No. Well, I only have 4 mics. The first episode of this show, I was in Minnesota, and it was me, Cheliot, Hartwell, Weintraut, Sammy Reamer.
Oh yeah. You guys' New Year's escapade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that one.
So that it's not on video. Mike's is the last one that's just audio, and then the cameras finally came, and since then, actually Heilman's might be the last one without video because I tried recording one with him. It was so cold, so I couldn't do it in the garage. So I just went to his apartment, and I'm not good with lighting. So the start of the podcast, it's me and Heilman. It looks like we're in the same room.
Good old
By the end of the
Heilman.
podcast, you cut to me. I'm in the same room. Heilman's like in a closet. It's so fucking dark. I'm like, eh. So I have 2 episodes technically that Heilman's is released, but just audio, and then I have one with 2 girls where they talked about how they think the Earth is flat.
Oh god.
Oh man, they're actually real flat earthers, huh?
I wouldn't say they're real flat earthers, but they have entertained the idea and they argued it for me. And I had camera malfunctions on that one, so it just cuts from me to the whole group, instead of like cutting between all of
Yeah.
you. So I'm like, wow, I look really narcissistic right now. So that one's just kind of on my computer. It looks bad.
Not
It's all right.
publishing it.
Maybe one day. Maybe I make a Patreon, make you guys pay for some extra episodes. Like the first ones I did in
I'm not gonna
Miami.
pay- I'm not gonna pay for shit.
First ones I did in Miami.
How much is the military paying you?
Yeah.
Huh?
How much is the military paying you?
No, good.
Who'd you vote for?
Enough.
You got better benefits than all of us. Your kids are going to college already.
I'm a beast.
That's
I'm a beast. That mustache is a
Speaking of,
beast.
yeah, speaking of that lip
You
thing,
trimmed it up, dude. That was
Do you guys
gnarly.
like it?
Yeah.
It's a good
Does it look good? Am I rocking it?
It's a good, yeah.
That's real.
You
I just
look
can't get over how
straight up
dark
though.
it is.
You look
Yeah.
fucking good.
Yep.
You really do.
You can pull it off. It's a good lip sweater.
Well, I appreciate it.
You do.
Thank you.
Hey, you're
It took a lot of discipline, man. There's been multiple times where I wanted to shave it. You know what? I'm just gonna
I was talking all around. I know. I like how you're still on the mustache, but yeah,
Oh, thanks.
yeah.
Well, dude, I was on that Army starvation diet for a while, and I went into basic, like 210 pounds, and between the basic and officer candidate school, I dropped like 30 pounds. Like I was like 180 when I came home for the holidays. Was it 2020? Yeah.
You sent me snaps, or I saw it on your. No, you sent me one, and you had a buzz cut. Or I did not recognize you. I'm like, I thought you took a picture of someone else. I'm like, why are you sending me this?
Yeah. No, dude, you looked. I started looking a
You're
lot different.
clean
Just
shaven,
like
buzz cut. I'm like, I think you look skinnier than
And
me.
he was so skinny.
Yeah.
It was
dude, I was
nuts.
180. Last time I was 180 was like in middle school.
I've never been 180.
And I was fat in middle school. And I was fat in middle school too, though. So like it was like a fat 180. I was just skinny as shit. So.
I think the heaviest I've ever been is like 170, and that was bad.
Dude, we almost weighed the same at one point in time.
Yeah.
10 pounds
Like
apart.
4 years apart though, from
Huh?
time periods. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, 170, 180, 10 pounds apart. That's
What
crazy.
would be
buck
scarier,
80 in
me
high school.
weighing Dan's
Buck
weight or
80.
Dan weighing my weight?
And a defensive end. That wasn't a good mix.
No.
I got double teamed a lot. And got pancaked.
You got double teamed, huh?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Still
How
got
was it?
Still got rookie of the year though. Defensive player rookie of the year.
What are we talking about now?
I was a buck 80.
Where are we going?
Buck 80 in high
For
school.
high school?
Buck 80 in high school. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I was just saying, like, for a defensive end, that's pretty small.
Yeah.
In reality.
It's like Sam. It's
Well-
like Sam Pelso.
Yeah.
But-
We had linemen on our team that weighed less than me,
Yeah.
and they were trying to block my ass, and
Yeah.
didn't go well.
My funniest memory of Schmidt. We were playing a Schwabenon in high school, and he was just getting wrecked. Nobody was blocking for him, and this guy just pile drives him. And we go back to the huddle,
Knocked the air out of me, like all out, picked me up, and drove me into
and
the ground.
Schmidt's. We get to the huddle, and Schmidt's crying. He has his little play card on his wrist, and he goes, Danny, you got to read this play for me. I can't see it. And he's like, what is this play? And he was pointing to a blank space. Just a white space on his card. I'm like, Schmidt, you're pointing to a blank space
Yeah,
right
fuck
now,
it
man.
up.
He goes, oh, shit. Okay, well, what about this one? And I'm like, dude, you're still pointing. He changed his hand position. You're still pointing to a blank
Like
space.
you're pointing at your thumb, man.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm like, Schmidt, you're still just pointing at nothing. And he goes, okay, fuck it. And he just called this random play. And he just got laid out the next play once again because nobody knew what they were doing. So that pretty much sums up our whole college
Yeah,
football experience.
That was frustrating. First and only time I cried in a game though.
Uh,
First time you cried in a game? I never cried in a game. I had youth kids crying games. You know the kid in every like youth team that just he gets hit once. He's like,
That wasn't you.
well, no, it wasn't me. My dad was the coach. I wasn't allowed to. It was a kid. He cried every practice, and he came back. We were scrimmaging, like inter squad scrimmage. He came back to the huddle, and he's crying. And my dad tells her, he goes, I turned around, heard him crying. I'm like, what the fuck now? And he just holds up his wrist, and his wrist was not here, but down here. And my dad goes, oh shit, yeah, you can cry. And my dad just pushes it back into place.
Holy
It was like 8.
Wait, so it was just like it like snapped in the forearm
It
or
just,
what?
My dad, the way my dad describes it is, this is why I hate having the fucking microphone. Is the wrist went from like the bones here or like here, like it just slipped or something like that, and my dad just readjusted it.
I don't even know how to.
I don't know
imagine
how
that,
it happened, but my just took his hand, put it down. Kid was in a cast for 3 weeks. I don't think the kid was any happier. He goes, I don't have to go to practice anymore.
Yeah.
He didn't have to play.
That's true.
And that's a kid that would cry like for any small thing.
Anything. We're like, oh, it's fucking this kid.
Boy who cried wolf.
Yeah.
Right.
Seriously. It was one of those kids like when the parents draft teams. So like it's youth sports, and if 300 kids come out and you just play each other, the coaches kind of draft teams and like, all right, here are clearly the 10 best kids. That kid's already at the bottom. Like no one.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Irrelevant. That kid.
Dude, it's just crazy how like injuries like that happen though. I mean, like I played sports my whole life, and then in college we were playing. Did I meet you guys before I tore my ACL, and meniscus, and MCL, and LCL, and pretty much every fucking ligament in my knee?
I remember you being in a brace for some reason.
Oh, right. Did I meet you guys during that?
I don't know. You guys didn't like me when you first met me, so
I did. I didn't like. Well, I didn't like him. I didn't know him, but somebody showed me a picture of him.
It's very fair. I don't think many people like me when they first
It was
meet
a
me.
picture of him, Connor, and who else was it? Was it Howman?
Ben Ryer, Heilman, Gagan, Connor, Alex
right.
Pape, Sam Zimmerman.
And
yeah.
you guys had like the writing. You guys were like on a beach, and you guys had like writing. On
People
your...
had like drew on us. Yeah.
And somebody showed me a picture of it. I'm like, damn.
Oh, I would have
They look-
hated
I'm
me
like,
too.
damn,
yeah.
they look kind of douchey.
Fucking frat boys.
Fucking frat.
And then it
boys.
was Hunter who scrolled through your guys' pictures. He goes, "That's fucking Kusky, Godowski, Heilman." And you're like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, I felt bad.
Yeah, it must have been on Ryer's Instagram or something.
Yeah,
like
Definitely
that.
on
So,
Ryers. Because you guys went to school with him.
Yeah, he went to our high school.
We need to get Hunter on here once.
Dude, he's never gonna come. Hey,
Comes
Hunter.
home.
No, I would go to him for sure. I've talked to him once about flying out there, not specifically to do this, but just to go again. He wants people to come back when
I'm gonna
they
be
like
there
finish
next
that
month.
house or whatever.
Oh, you're visiting. You're visiting.
No.
His girlfriend's from.
The
that
house
area,
is done
too.
now.
She's like 10 minutes from
The house is
Hunter's
done now, Hunter, huh?
hometown.
I think I knew
Where's
that,
the text?
actually.
Yeah.
She lives in Nashville.
Did he
right?
text you already
Yeah.
to come?
He FaceTimes me every other day, so.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you guys are dating. I legit thought you two were gay when I met you.
I feel like that's what a lot of people say.
Everyone, he was my only friend.
Legit, like
What?
this isn't even
Your
like
only friend. Oh, okay.
this isn't even a joke. Like, I straight up thought you two were.
What'd you guys think of me when you first met me?
I thought you were a badass.
I thought you were like
Really?
32 years
Yeah.
old.
Everyone thinks I'm
also-
old.
I also thought you were 30. I think the first time I met you was in the gym.
Jim, yep.
With Nick Griesmeyer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's the
Yeah.
first time I met you too.
And I was like, damn, he's jacked. And why is he like 30 years old working out at the surf and managing the W? I thought you were like the manager.
I specifically remember meeting you at the surf. You were like the only kid who used the squat rack in the middle of the surf too. All the time. All you did was that squat rack.
Oh, that one right by the bench presses,
Yep.
right? It was right in the
That
middle.
gym, that gym sucked.
Yeah,
That gym
yeah,
was
the
awful.
was terrible.
They redid it though.
So you were there every time I went. Like when I finally got back into lifting the first time, you were there all the time. I'm like, oh, and I just recognized you. I'm like, 26-year-old grad student, and then I would like walk back to it was our sophomore year.
Yep.
And I would walk back to our fraternity house, and I would see you walking, like he's walking past where everyone else normally lives, definitely a grad student. And then I started at the W, and I saw you. I'm like, how old are you? Like, 20? And I'm like, what the fuck?
19.
And then we lived together.
Yeah, everyone's intimidated by me.
Not anymore.
When do you guys live together?
Our
Oh, at the
super,
James,
super
right?
semester,
No,
yeah.
James and I basically
lived at
moved
my-
myself in to his place.
He
one
slept
summer.
this summer going into our extra semester. So our senior summer, his apartment didn't have air conditioning,
So
right?
fucking hot.
So he
Oh, I
straight up
remember
just
that.
we put a
Dude, I slept
mattress
there once and I was
in our
sweating-
kitchen.
sweating my ass
We put a
off.
mattress in our kitchen. And he just slept there.
I
on the
remember
couch.
that mattress.
Dude.
We didn't even
We
move
came
it.
for an
yeah.
A-bar one time, and there's just people passed out on the mattress,
Yeah,
and
be
then
like,
everyone else is partying.
You're on my bed.
People would come in like, "Hey, why do you have a mattress?" I'm like, "Oh, Corey
That's
sleeps
where I
here."
sleep. Yeah.
Like we picked him up off the street or like a stray dog. Just you can sleep here.
Yep.
I mean, it was better than your apartment. Your apartment was about as warm as it is in here now.
I feel like we worked a lot of shifts together, so it just made
Yeah.
sense. Like,
Corey, I think I only saw that apartment once. It was I remember
We
I got
picked
done at a shift at the KK.
yeah, you
And I called you, and
You're
I was
locked
like,
out.
I was locked out of my.
You know who locked you out or something? Yeah.
Tomei locked me out.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy.
Tomei.
She likes these posts every once in a while.
Yeah.
So, howdy, Tommy.
Hey, Tomei.
I don't think she ever listens.
But she just sees it and she just probably likes it.
She's like, ah, fuck it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll support his dream.
But I was locked out and I was like trying to call a bunch of people. I'm like,
Hey,
dude,
I'm
I don't
proud
know.
of you.
I'm gonna be sleeping on the street. I'm gonna be sleeping on the street tonight. And then finally, I'm like, I wonder if Corey's working. I called Corey. Corey's like, hey man, I'm just about to go to bed. I'm like, hey, I need a place to sleep. And I walked over to his place and just crashed on his couch for the night.
Yeah, we cuddled.
Who was Big Spoon?
He
I think
was.
they both were little spoons.
We switched off.
Yeah.
We switched off. We're both big guys, so sometimes it's just like,
Yep.
however, whatever we feel most comfortable.
Whatever, man.
Just kind of casually roll over, like switch.
Yeah, it was
Every
hot.
15
It was
minutes.
hot in there. Cloth
Dude, it's
couch.
like- you're probably
Itchy.
both naked. It's so fucking
Yep.
disgusting.
Yep. Jenny to Jenny.
What the fuck does that mean?
Genitals.
Oh, I've never heard Jenny's as referred to as genitals. But
I understood, but I've never heard that before.
Jenny to Jenny.
I just, whatever. You know, I asked Tomei to do this once, and she had a full-blown panic attack. Like, I had everything in my car and was heading there, and she goes, I can't fucking do it. She begged me. She's like, I might pay you. I can't do this. Could we just
She's
going
gonna
to
pay you to not
She goes, I
have
can't
her
do
on
this.
it.
I'm like, I need an episode. Fuck. And I was like, fuck it. I'm not begging you to do this shit anymore. Yeah, that was tough. Haven't talked to her since.
No.
No.
that's all right.
She's dead to me.
Who you been hanging out with mostly around town?
During the
What, you guys talking to make another
thick
drink?
of the pandemic, there's stuff back here, and then go for it. I would grab, let's put more of the seltzers in the ice so they're cold, although we do have just a bag of ice too. No, during the thick of the pandemic, it was me and Hyman. Like, it got to the point where, like, 3:30 every Friday, my phone, like, you ever drive enough to, like, let's say to the hospital for you, and you get in your car at the right time, they go, oh, it's 12 minutes to the hospital.
Yeah.
Freaks you out, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
So it would do that 3:30 Fridays and be like 21 minutes to this address. I'm like, stop telling me where I'm going already.
Yeah.
It was Heilman. Still hang out with Heilman a bunch. He's been gone this week. Otherwise, it's a lot of Greendale guys, like Jack Ringelberg,
Yep.
his brother, Gain, stuff like that. If I forgot you, I apologize.
Gaines in Nashville.
Gain moved Tuesday, yeah.
He's gone.
To be honest,
He's gone.
You got a wasp by you, Kusky. Is that a wasp?
sorry, it's the vaccine.
It's a bee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Gain moving actually kind of hit me a bit. Like, that was
Sucks.
real sad.
Yeah. It'll give you.
This is a hectic podcast.
Excuse me.
Cut this part out. Cut this part out.
Hey, it'll give you an excuse to go there though. Got someone
Yeah,
to stay
I
with.
think I'm going at the end of the month.
Nice.
But yeah, no, like, we golfed for his last day, like which was this last weekend or this past Monday, and we already did like a 3-day bender just from 4th of July weekend.
Nice.
We're like, let's go golf. I'm like, fuck, we're drinking again.
Yep.
It was 90 degrees. I've never been more. I mean, I was so sunburned by the end of it because I just ended up like barefoot and shirtless. But when like people were like giving him hugs and it didn't hit at first, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll see him. And then I was driving home and I'm like, I can't text him this weekend just to be like, hey, we're downtown, come meet us out. I was like, that kind of sucks.
Mhm.
But
It's like when you moved to Miami and left us all, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, but I think we can all agree it was probably a good thing for me to go.
Yeah.
Probably-
You wanted to get out.
Yeah,
It was good.
It was a good thing
you
for
got
me
Good
to go.
experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an experience.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. It was an experience. I mean, it was, in hindsight, it was very good for me mentally, but overall fun. I mean, you could ask Sam. He'd be like, there were a lot better places we could have lived.
You guys weren't
In
like
Miami?
They weren't in. They weren't.
We
in
weren't
Miami,
like
though. They
downtown.
Oh, okay.
They were like
Oonts,
gated
Miami.
community, 80-year-old,
Eight,
80-year-olds, like the
Yeah, like the average
hey,
age was 70,
hey,
and
if
that's
you
because
find
we
some,
brought it down.
hey,
snowbird area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even know there were those communities outside of Miami.
We're 40 minutes north of downtown
My
Miami.
grandparents live in Florida.
Well,
I know Florida.
depending on traffic, we were 40, and then we were like 35, 40 south of Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
So we could go either way, and Fort Lauderdale was more our scene and affordable.
Yeah.
Like
Miami's
we had
expensive.
one Miami night where we knew 2 girls down there, or he did. I didn't at all.
Is that where you got like an over the pants handy on the yacht?
You got that?
No. But we like
But it'd be cool if he did.
It would be real cool. She brought us into like she knew all the promoters, so like we just went from like club to club to so like it was really I was like holy shit, like it must be real cool sometimes to be a girl. You get in wherever you want. I mean, let's be honest, it's way
Oh,
cool.
well,
Yeah.
No, we can agree on that.
I think a lot of girls can agree on that too.
Yeah.
Was it
Free drinks.
Paris and Richie? She used to say like they'd go to clubs in San Francisco, and
Yeah.
she'd walk up to the bar first, and the guys would buy her a drink. So she'd take that one back to Richie,
And then
and she'd
come
go
back.
back up and
buy her another?
maybe buy her own, or someone else would buy another one.
See, well, that's
I mean,
just
that's
that's
all
just
free all
like a norm. Guys
Absolutely.
buying girls drinks at the bar. So
Especially in San Francisco. Like,
Oh yeah.
a lot of
Well,
high,
any
a lot of high
big
ballers.
city,
Have
I
you ever
feel
just like
Right.
Anywhere.
bought someone randomly? Like you didn't even talk to them.
I've never bought
Oh, I
a
remember.
girl a drink.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Shut
what?
up.
Hell
San
no.
Francisco, yes you have.
Don Julio!
Because she wants Don Julio. I'm like, no, Corey, that's all she can fucking say is Don Julio.
You know what it was though? Richie kept going like, "Come on, you fucking pussies! Like, go talk to some girls." The place was loaded with Asians. I'm not kidding you. Like, I was like, it was like Asian night. Which, hey, you know what? Whatever. But and like they
You just
were
felt
all-
like the minority.
I'm not kidding you. It was full of Chinese people.
He found the one Latina.
It was like,
She.
and it was like Chinatown night. I'm not kidding you. So then I'm like looking around. I'm like, fuck it. You know, I'm just gonna do it. So he shuts up.
Speaking.
I point out the one Spanish girl, and she's Spanish, like, and still does not
Full
speak a lick of
blown, like
English.
doesn't speak a lick of
No.
English. And
No.
he's like, she wants Don Julio shots. I'm like, again,
Oh, yeah.
that's all she can say to communicate to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. And she just like kept looking over us. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go up to her. And then I walked up and I said, "You want to get a shot?" And she goes, "Sure." So we go up to the bar and I'm sure you guys have heard the rest of the story, but I get hammered.
I remember we were in San Francisco visiting Hunter. And we had this really nice Chinese guy as our Uber, and Hunter the whole time was just about to puke in the Uber on the way home. And finally, I'm like, all right, we're like 2 blocks away from Hunter's place, and I'm like, all right, hey, you can just drop us off here because I knew Hunter was like just about to puke, and I didn't want him to puke in the Uber. And so he dropped us off, and as we're getting out, Corey turns to the driver and he goes, she. And he goes, and the driver turns to me and goes, "You speak Chinese?" And I was just,
I said,
he was
"Yeah."
like so excited
I was
about
like,
it. And I'm like, I just turned to Corey, like in front of the guy, I'm like, and he goes, "Yeah, a little bit." Corey goes, "Yeah, a little bit." I'm like, "No, you fucking don't."
Slammed the
Corey
door.
was practicing that the entire car. I go,
Yeah.
Dude, when do I say? When do I
he
say?
goes, "Don't
she
sound
said?"
too racist. Don't sound too."
But he got the guy so excited. The guy's like, "You speak
Yeah,
Chinese?"
he was pumped. My accent must have been great.
And you were just like,
Yeah.
And Corey just plays along with it. He's like, "Yeah."
I was like, "Yeah, a little bit."
And I'm just
Yeah.
like, dude, that's the only Chinese word you could possibly know. Do you know any others?
It's
Yeah.
probably
Nope,
better to
I'm
say
out.
a little.
No, I'm out.
I'm out.
Probably better to say
That's
a little bit than
unreal.
say no. I was making fun of you.
Fuck it.
Hey, he was just immersing himself in the culture. That's all
right.
there is to it.
That's right.
By saying what? Thank you. I'm
Thank
guessing
you.
that's what it means.
Yeah. Thank you.
Is that what it means?
Shush
You
you.
probably made the guy's night. He was very excited about
Shush
that.
you.
So
I'll have to take note of that if I ever have a Chinese.
Why have I
Uber
never
driver.
heard that before? You ever heard that? No.
also, that was probably the most drunk I've ever seen Hunter in my life. So yeah, dude.
He throws up so obnoxiously.
Yeah,
He's
very
violent.
loud.
So
It's very
obnoxiously.
violent. It's like a Tarantino movie.
Like there are loud people, like you really need to force it out. But then, I mean, his even dry heaves are just.
Yeah.
So loud.
I mean, it's like Godzilla.
I know.
his,
Yeah,
his
honestly.
whole body just like a wave. He goes like a cat or like a dog.
Have you guys seen that picture of me and Schmidt puking in the same toilet
Oh, yeah.
together?
That's one of
Yeah.
my favorite
Yeah.
pictures. It's just
That was the night that
me
Hunter
and
graduated,
Danny,
actually.
shirtless, sitting next to the toilet with the caption, "We'll puke together, man."
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really
I was way more drunk than I should have been. Probably the most drunk I've ever been in my life.
Hey, it's okay.
And yeah,
It happens
thanks,
to the
man.
best of us.
And all of a sudden, like I'm just puking my guts out, and all of a sudden I just feel a little tap on my shoulder, and Schmidt's like, "It's all right, man. We'll puke together."
I
And then we
think,
just ended up puking in the same toilet together.
and I think the next photo in my camera roll is me asleep on the
And
bath,
the Schmiegel
bathtub.
the Schmiegel picture.
No, it was
oh.
on
Have you
the
guys
bath,
seen the Schmiegel picture?
the bathtub
Okay.
ledge with my hand against like the toilet paper holder.
Have you seen the
passed
Schmiegel
out.
picture? Yeah.
That's not my.
Can we show the
Proudest
Schmiegel
moment.
picture on this?
I don't know if
Just
it'll
send
show
it
up.
to me and I can clip it in.
You're right. Yeah, you can just pop
I
it
could
up.
just pop
Yeah.
it
I don't
up.
know
Yeah.
about that. I think
Cut
there's
cutscene Schmiegel picture now.
I might have to blur some parts out.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think there's a little ball action in there.
There's a little ball action, yeah.
It's saying hi between your legs.
Yeah.
a little bit.
Just saying peekaboo.
Yeah.
But
If
it does
anybody-
look like Schmiegel.
If anybody looked through my camera reel from like 2016 to 2019, it's just gonna be a bunch of naked pictures and videos of this
Okay.
guy. So
Yeah, I wasn't one
I
that
don't
really
know.
had my camera out a lot in college. I I never
did
use
I.
my
Yeah,
phone.
well, we had Hunter around,
Yeah.
so it was just constant videos.
The waxing video.
Oh my god, that's hysterical.
Yeah, that's gross.
You let someone wax your asshole. And not professionally.
Not professional.
Not professionally.
Just
Like,
a bunch of drunk
Very,
dudes.
very, very
like the equivalent
amateur.
if I just move this out and we're like, let's do it now.
At
right
like
here.
4 p.m. after a day of day drinking.
4 p.m. It was then?
Yeah,
I thought it
in,
was
like,
late
the
night.
afternoon.
No, it was early
It was
afternoon.
before
Then
we went out.
Yeah,
that
we
night.
went out.
Oh, so you were prepping. You were getting ready for
Yeah.
the night.
So
People get it all the time.
I just remember that video. Having
Not
Matt's
by
just
your
like,
roommates.
all right,
Yeah.
spread the cheeks. Let's get one in
On
there.
the coffee table.
When
Yeah.
girls get their pussy waxed, they make them bend in a lot of weird spots.
Actually?
they put their head over the legs.
Would you go with Ellie?
She told me about it. She told me about it.
Okay, I was gonna say, I'm like,
Yeah.
Where he's
maybe
taking
you had
pictures. I gotta
experience.
show the guys this.
what do they call that when it's a full wax? Brazilian wax,
I
right?
think Brazilian. Yeah.
Yeah.
I should try one of those.
I thought Brazilian just meant the nether regions.
Yeah, I think that is.
Oh,
I don't know what, but
Well, there's
What
like
would a full wax be? Like head to toe?
Brazilian.
no, that's
Is there a European?
It's Brazilian.
Wax? Is there a European wax too?
maybe yeah.
Who knows?
Did
International.
Did the
get
Brazilians
waxed.
start that though? Is that just like is that a thing that they do? Like they were the first ones to wax?
Are we appropriating the Brazilians?
It could
No,
be
I'm not appropriating the Brazilians. Why did they call it
the
that?
first ones that wax their pussy.
Yeah.
Probably because they're always hot and they always wear bikinis. That's my guess.
That would be my guess as well.
That seems like sound logic. I say we leave it at that.
for sure.
Well,
Let's
we
not
got
look
that.
farther into it.
Yeah.
I mean, we have two people that could easily look it up back here, but let's
Yeah.
not do it. Let's
Yeah.
not do it.
I think we have young Jamies over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jamie, can you pull that up for us?
No, we have high Jamie and old fucking Jamie over here. Mike is 45 and a 20. What are you? 30? 26-year-old's body.
Grandma Mike is what we call him.
Yeah,
in
Grandma
college.
Mike.
We did. He'd be going
Go
to
to
bed
bed
at
by
9
8 p.m. on a
8
Friday
9
night.
p.m.
Do you remember, Mike? Do you have a girlfriend right now? Okay.
No.
Do you remember when he was dating Abby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
On his birthday or after, I swear to God, and it had nothing to do with her. I think it was actually after you guys broke up. You go,
Oh.
I swear to God, I would have no problem settling down, getting married, and having kids right now. I'm like, you're 20 fucking 2. I mean, you've spoken into existence for Corey, but like,
Life comes at you fast.
but I mean, that one, because you're, what, 2 years older than me? Almost? 1? But I looked, I was like, no, I just turned 21 at the time. I was like, holy shit, you're ready to get married? I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
That's Mike. That's Mike for you. Right, Mike.
Yep. I'm looking up your Brazilian wax. So just
Well, what is it?
Thanks.
slow.
This is getting real strong at the bottom.
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna need
this
another here
hibiscus
soon.
Ginger
See
beer.
at the bottom.
See at the bottom?
Yeah.
I would ice out, bro.
I need another one actually.
This hibiscus ginger beer is pretty.
Corey, when you get
Really
back,
fucking good.
I think people would like to know. Can we talk about your child?
Sure. I'd love to
I
share
have yet to meet him.
stories.
I've yet to meet him.
In the
Vaccine?
Western world,
Yeah.
officially,
You can
the style is
can
named
hold 'em,
because
you
of
can
the
kiss 'em,
skimpy dental
whatever you want.
floss-like bikinis worn on Brazilian beaches. So you were very, very
Wow.
correct.
So it's
Corey.
genital. It's genital.
Hit the nail
It's
on the
genital,
waxing,
yeah.
okay.
It's genital waxing, and
What's
it's
full
because Brazilians wear dental floss like.
Yeah.
So he was
Yeah.
kind of right with the
He
swimsuit
was
thing.
spot on.
See, we're,
I was
we're,
right with
we're
the
men now, and we
genitals,
know
yeah.
nothing about it. So I'm sure you'll have a lot of girls like messaging or commenting on it, like, "Hey, you know, the Brazilian wax is this." They know what it is. We don't.
Take a stab. How many girls listen to this?
One.
I'd say 5, 6.
I don't know specifically. Sorry, percentage-wise.
Oh, percentage-wise, I'd say
1%.
like 5% maybe.
It's actually 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think last
Hello,
time
ladies.
I checked. I can check again.
Are you okay?
There's some limes over there.
There's some blondes over there.
Limes.
Oh, limes. They said blondes. I'm like, those are children over there.
Oh no, what did they
It's
look
like,
at?
I mean, this is the worst part about having. I don't feel like I see something.
What are you
Oh, there we
looking
go.
at?
Myself in the camera, like I'm so far away than normal. What are you giggling at over there?
He took a Snapchat or something. Oh.
I think he's looking up waxes.
I'm still Googling waxes.
Oh, okay. Here's another.
And one of the frequently asked questions on Google is, does a Brazilian wax include bum crack?
Well, does it?
And yeah.
It says, either way, both variations of the Brazilian wax make their way
bum crack?
from the front to the back. So, yes, the butt strip is part of the regular service.
So it's pretty much just
So,
all in the nether regions.
If you
everywhere.
if you need to grease up that turd cutter, go get a Brazilian.
Love that you just said that.
I know.
Because you're here.
That's a Corey. That's a Corey
Corey
statement
line
right
right
there.
there.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I love that.
That's funny.
It's funny.
It's childish as fuck, but yeah. Actually, it's 26%, and I just found out I have 1% of my audience is not specified.
Okay.
I don't know who you are, but
Hey, good for them. You know,
good
Hey.
for you.
we'll call
Hey,
it.
I'm all about everybody just living the way they want to
What's
live.
the total
I am
number?
too. If you don't bother me, I won't
100%.
bother you.
That's how it should be.
Oh,
So
underneath.
I'm not really
like, I don't
for,
know
like-
specifically. That my phone isn't as deep into it as my computer is.
Guys who identify as women wanting to go into a woman's bathroom.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Fuck,
No,
here
we don't have to go anywhere about it. But I don't feel
We don't
like
have to go
if I
anywhere.
have a daughter and she's in the bathroom and she's like 4 years old and some dude is in there whipping his dick around.
Yeah.
Because I'm a woman. It's not okay with me. Whatever. Fuck it.
I respect that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, you fucking heard me.
Hey, you guys whipping your dicks around in the women's bathroom. None of that anymore, okay?
Yeah, or like a locker room. No. Anyway, cheers.
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 What other deep shit do you want to get in? We can just call this four white guys in a garage and see
Yeah.
how quickly we get canceled.
So would you guys something you know what, now that we're talking about more in depth.
You want to go real quick? What's your religious beliefs? Are you vaccinated? Politics? Who'd you vote for?
I was going to talk about the stuff that that the government is releasing about UFOs.
Okay. Give me some.
Have you guys seen any of those videos?
I haven't seen
Yeah.
UFOs. No.
Well, what do you guys think about? What do you think about it?
Oh, I think there's definitely other life. Are you kidding me?
I've been looking into it a little bit. And,
Yeah, but I've been
everyone's like, oh, the video's so shitty. It's so pixelated. Like it's fake. But then someone made a great point. It's like, it's astonishing and incredible that we're even getting anything like that on camera as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the camera's gonna be the footage quality is gonna be a little shitty, if you ask me.
Oh,
and
definitely.
it's from like a naval ship, so
Yeah.
like, this shit's happening probably miles away from them.
It's not like
So
you're
they're-
equipped
It's not like
with
you're gonna have like
iPhones
this
up.
Zoom
4K camera all the time, like being
Zooming.
like on you, being able to
Right.
like record shit.
And
so,
who was
like,
it? The Lieutenant Fravor guy,
Dan
He's-
Fravor, I think. Is it Dan?
Lieutenant Dan Fravor,
Yeah.
Fravor,
Fravor.
something like that. He has footage of
We're getting real Rogan-y right now.
UFOs,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Fuck.
Dude, I just thought it was interesting how like they released all that stuff like when like the pandemic was going on, like that's when it first came out, right?
Yeah.
And they released
Dude,
all
that's
that
how
stuff.
you knew like COVID got way too political. Like we could be like, "Hey, the aliens are here," and they're like,
No one gave a
Fuck.
fuck.
Nobody cared
"Are
at
you
all. like, they
positive? Who'd you touch? Who are you hanging out with?"
Yeah.
I mean, dude, the little green man standing
Yeah.
next to me goes, "Who is he near?" I'm like,
Yeah, I know. Like nobody paid any attention to it. Like height of the pandemic, they released these videos, and they're like, "Oh, hey, by the way, the government released these
They had to
videos."
release them at some point.
Yeah, well, I know, but they
everyone's
released
freaked
these
out.
videos, and they're like, "Hey, by the way, we don't know what these are. We call them UAPs. We can't really explain them." And that was like from the government.
You
And
got
everybody-
any-
and nobody cared about it at all. They're just like, "Oh, pandemic," which is fine. It was a big part of. It's a big event
Last
during our
year.
lifetimes, but like nobody paid attention to it at all, and like they just keep releasing more and more videos about it, and it's just like,
I mean, it's the right time. I mean, I can see it being the right time to do it. It's like if we're gonna release some like hectic shit, might as well do it while everyone's fucking hating on each other.
Artie has something else taking up.
We're
space
so
in their mind,
concerned
yeah.
about what our neighbors are doing that our legit neighbors who showed up, no one gives a fuck about.
Yeah, it's crazy though.
If that is actually like if there are other life forms that have visited, we're like, nah, I'm worried about what Dustin did on the weekend and whether or not he can be around my
Dustin
fucking
went to
grandma.
a bar unmasked, and yeah.
Dude, how about the mask rule here, at least in Milwaukee, was so fucking dumb towards like the end. It's like you need it on when you walk in. When you
Yes, I
get
heard
to your
about
table,
this.
take it off. Okay? Or when you're at the bar, take it off. Basically, when you get in, take it off. But if you go to the bathroom, make sure you have that shit on or you're getting kicked out.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Or like we were talking about this the other day for like the NBA, right? So they're on the court and their guys are like they're playing against other guys, like body contact, spitting on each other, all this
They
kind
get
of
off
shit.
and put it
then
on.
they get onto the bench and they have to put their masks back on. I'm like, that literally makes no sense.
It's
it's just
publicity
contradicting.
stunt, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
so
to
dumb.
follow the narrative. That's
Yeah.
all.
I
That's
just
all
saw the Olympics just canceled fans because
Yeah.
of this.
Well,
this
and I don't
variant.
care either way, but like it should at least be consistent, right? Like
Yeah.
it's like okay, well, we can either have masks on or we can't have masks on, but it's just like the way the way it's been gone about as of late is just kind of ridiculous. Like I don't know.
Oh, here, since masks are not mandatory anymore,
I feel like most
good luck
places-
trying to tell Wisconsin. You need to put them back on.
That's what I'm saying. If
Good
this variant
fucking-
There's
made
no,
it here,
there's no going back now.
If this
Sound like-
variant
yeah.
made it here,
Yeah.
no one.
And they'll be like, okay, we'll die.
I could care
Yeah.
less.
Give me a Miller Lite, and I'll go out swinging.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, especially if you go to like a more conservative state too,
Yeah.
like South Dakota, Idaho, Montana. Like
I
South
don't-
Dakota never had COVID.
Yeah.
They've been running normal.
Neither did
Florida
Florida.
hasn't had
Florida,
COVID.
Florida doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, hi, Rita.
They,
Oh, boy.
Who's this?
Please, that's our neighbor. She usually walks the dog and Penny, and I'm always worried she's going to come in here. I'm like, what's going on? And then I'm ready for it. I'm like, porn, and then she'll leave. But no, she usually has her dog, and I just don't want the dog running around and
I
knocking
probably wouldn't
stuff
have
over.
cared about the virus and this, but with Cal
kid.
and everything. it was
Oh,
sketchy.
yeah, we got to get back to the kid.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Kid.
About him. What do you want to know?
I don't know.
How's
Do
he
you
going?
like him?
Yeah, how's he
Is he
doing?
cool?
He's alright. He brags a lot though. He gets more titties in his face than I do, so it's just kind of bullshit. But
When is that supposed to end?
he just brags a lot. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah, he just looks at
He
me.
just like he releases from the nipple and just
Yeah.
gives you a wink. It's
He
like,
does.
Fuck.
Yeah. So no,
What,
it's good.
what a bastard.
Yeah, I know.
It's like wipe my hands.
Are you all right being away from him this weekend? Or tonight?
I actually do look forward to seeing him when I'm away from him. Yeah, I do.
Oh, I assume so.
Do
That
you want me to
wasn't
start
like
crying?
yeah,
You're
that'd
trying to
be
make
great.
Corey cry on this podcast right now.
100%. I'd try, love all of you cried.
It's one of those things. Like
All right, try to make me cry. Make me
I
cry
bet
right on this
if
podcast right now.
each and every one of you had a kid tomorrow, you'd all be good dads.
Thanks.
I bet.
Who would be the worst?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's
Say
a
it right
tough
now.
Rank,
He volunteered.
Did Sam volunteer?
Yeah.
All right, well.
rank us right
Because
now.
it's like an intuition.
Yeah, we need a
thing.
ranking.
we need a rank. You're
ranking?
not getting out of this.
1 through 6,
Who's the from
including yourself.
Best to worst.
Best to
best
worst.
to worst?
Are we going off of sheer personality or situations as well?
Everything.
Include
Everything? Oh, fuck. I'm at the
everything.
bottom.
Mike would be best
Okay.
because he's
Thank you.
I'm
I'd agree
He's
to
been
that,
ready
yeah.
for that for 3 years.
yeah he's just he's a chill guy
He's
like
wanted
me.
a baby since
Yeah.
22.
He's okay with laying low, settling down. You know.
Yeah.
Going to
But-
bed at 8.
Yeah. God, and this is the tough one.
He's in this too.
He's,
Definitely not you,
He's
Mark.
deciding between Kusky and
Yeah,
Schmidt
you
right
get
now.
you're at the bottom of the totem pole.
Now me and Schmidt.
You know your mustache is getting kind of creepy now. then you and then Dan.
Okay.
Yep.
So you're
then
below us 3?
Huh?
We're
Oh, me?
You
dis-
were supposed to be included.
We're
I already am.
He's
a dad.
already got it.
Doesn't
Can't so
matter.
we can just have
I
another one.
think
it
I'm
wouldn't
doing
matter.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it goes Mike,
Schmidt.
Schmidt, you, me.
What about Sam?
Did not expect to be
Oh, Sam
analyzed,
volunteered to be in the
volunteered
bottom.
to
Yeah,
be in the
that's
bottom.
right.
which means he's probably like number 2.
Tied.
Tied, yeah.
Just trying to play it hard.
Oh, you know he's good. He was born 8 pounds 7 ounces, 21 inches,
Don't really know what any of those
he was born at-
statistics mean.
10:35 a.m. It was beautiful. It was messy. I did not shed a tear, but it was beautiful.
I'm just gonna
Was it really beautiful,
Kind of scary.
It's weird. It's weird.
or is it
It's
disgusting?
so weird. Yeah, cause
How does it like do you have to be, are you in the room?
I'm in the
What's
trench.
happening?
I'm in the trenches, baby.
Are you right there by the
Oh, yeah.
doctor?
Corey fucking
Well,
Hand on
delivered it.
shoulder?
I thought I'd be like sitting down the entire time, just letting them do everything.
Yeah.
But then the nurse was like, she's like, "Hey, come on, you can be involved too." I was like, "All right, whatever." So I stood up and like, when she's like, when you start pushing, you like have to hold your legs back.
Okay.
So she's just in like a better spot to push. and stuff.
Position.
Kind of how they made the baby.
I tried. I really did. I tried not to look, but it's hard not to when you're there. So,
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I mean,
You can't really unsee it, but
Yeah.
it's also.
Does it change
I'm
things?
I'm
it's
a
also
nerd.
cool.
I'm in like nursing too, so it doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It really did. I didn't like.
I think
I didn't
be
get
fun,
dizzy. I didn't feel like I had to pass out. So
Yeah.
some people look at
That
pregnant
and
woman's stomach and they're like, I could pass out. But
Really?
oh yeah, some people.
It is really
Yeah.
amazing how that happened. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
What, the pregnancy or just giving birth?
Well,
And
you
having-
see, when a man meets a girl,
Corey gave me, when we
Yeah.
found out they were pregnant, Corey gave me a lecture. By the way, I did not respond to it very well when I found out that you were expecting a child. My first text to you was, "Are you serious?" Like
I can't remember how I told you.
What's up?
How did I tell you? Did I text you?
No. I was made aware by someone else. I was working out on the bike
because
up
we dropped
here.
it. We dropped it on the
Facebook.
Insta.
No, Facebook.
Both.
Oh, yeah.
Both.
But I
Anyways,
was made
I
aware
don't
while
post
we were
on
on the
social media.
bike, and they're like, "Is it serious, Corey and Ellie?" I'm like, "Fuck, they got another dog," and I was like, "All right," because when you guys got a dog, people like freaked out, and I got 30 phone calls.
He's good. He's a good dog. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, just like, and then this announcement, and I swear, my heart sank. Like someone told me, I got someone pregnant. I was
mine
like,
did too.
in my head, I was like, no, well, you did.
Yeah.
But in my head, I was like, I'm not ready to have a kid.
So you want it? Did you guys hear the story of the day I found out?
Yeah.
You did. Okay.
You told
Well,
me afterwards. You told me the story real quick.
Yeah.
You told me, hey, just to make sure, always wear a condom, pull out even, and double wrap it if you can.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, thanks, Dad.
Yeah.
Go ahead, tell the story you found out.
I apparently have good swimmers because everything we tried didn't work. So it's like, but it's best. Cal's the best thing that ever happened to me. So
Yeah.
That fucking hurts.
yeah, we're getting real soft up in here.
He went to prison when you were in his life. So.
Yeah, I did. Go
Yeah, maybe there is a reason I'm at the bottom of that dad list.
ex-felon, Yeah.
I should have fucking wore that shirt today.
I thought I'd have my mugshot plastered everywhere around here. To be honest, that's what I was expecting.
I was
I
expecting
have
you
the,
to.
I have the blanket though. I think
You do.
I
I
still
do.
never get.
You
I
have
want
my
one of those
blanket,
shirts.
too.
have you blanket.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was told I was getting one of those shirts.
Yeah, being a daddy.
Well, we were talking about how he
you're,
went to
you're
jail
still
too.
a daddy, but I'm like a dad. You're a daddy. I'm a dad.
So it's just
Yeah,
mustache.
daddy.
I used to be zaddy, whatever that means. People used to call me zaddy.
I don't know what that means either. I saw croissant
That's the W people.
sitting on the ledge.
Yeah,
It's
don't
like-
eat that. I gotta throw that into the woods.
Oh, okay.
I do want to.
I was tempted. I'm drunk
yeah,
and
so-
I got the munchies, so I was.
I'll get us food here soon. We only got like 15, 20 minutes left.
All right.
Okay,
So-
no rush.
So Elle's like
I
feeling
can't really
sick
rush time.
the past couple of days, and she's like nauseous and shit. Where you just think like, because normally she gets like that when her time of the month comes or whatever. So we're like, all right, whatever. And then so it gets closer, and she like, and then she mentions like, oh, I missed my period a couple of days. I'm like, oh fuck. Like in the back of my head, I'm like
Oh,
is shit going down right now?
Those pregnancy
Is
scares.
shit going down? I'm like, and so then I'll make a long story short. We go for a jog one day around the block, and I have Moose, and we're like jogging, and she's like, oh, I just don't feel good. Like I'm gonna meet you back at the house. So I kept jogging, and I get back, and I'm like in the basement, and I see her come in the house, and she just leaves right away. I'm like, that's a little fucking weird. So I like wait, and I'm like, I text her. I'm like, where'd you go? Didn't respond, and she comes back, and all I hear is, she's going up the stairs, like running, and 5 minutes later, she's coming down. She's like, just bawling. She's like, I need to talk to you. And I was like, and in that moment, I knew I fucked up. But yeah, and then yeah,
Obviously,
the initial shock,
shock.
do it, but it lasts like 30 minutes, and then I was like,
Let's do this.
let's just do it. Yeah. And then
And now Michael Jr.'s healthy. And
eight months later, Michael Jr. is healthy. He's good. He's good. Yeah.
I'm a little pissed. I'm not.
He's starting to crawl. He's got 7 teeth.
Wow.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
He's actually a really easy baby. Like he doesn't cry very much.
Sleep pretty good.
Sleeps pretty good. Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah.
takes after his dad.
He's lucky. Yeah.
No, that's for
I
sure.
I do sleep really
You
good.
sleep real well.
Yeah. I hit the pillow. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yep.
fuck, if my kid is ever like me, that kid's gonna be obnoxious as shit.
We won't make that happen. Yeah.
Make sure you just find like a really, really chill girl.
Really chill,
to
quiet
offset,
girl.
To offset you.
So then
and
we
your
just have a
personality.
normal child.
Huh?
So we just,
So you have a normal child, yeah.
Fuck, if I'm a talkative girl and that kid's gonna scream until he's 18 or she.
Yeah, and I feel like having the kid actually hasn't locked me down as much as you think. Like it was COVID that was what locked me down. 'Cause I feel like I wasn't able to go anywhere because I didn't want to get him sick. Because it wasn't me. I didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
To be honest, so I was like, I'll be fine, like whatever. But I didn't want to bring anything to home to him.
Yeah, I
And
get
then-
that.
So it was tough year. But whatever.
How old is he now?
8 months this month
Shit.
on the 13th.
Damn.
Yeah, that's it.
I thought it'd be like over. For some reason, I was thinking he's over a year old.
Nope.
That means I haven't seen you for at least 8
November.
months.
Yeah, it's
I
been a
haven't
long
seen
time.
you since
Yeah. So
born.
yeah, man, it's awesome. I love dad life. It's cool.
I like single life. It's kind of fun.
Bet you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not as fun. but-
I do think about the old times a lot, like just college and shit.
I've been
Fuck.
able to interact with no women these past.
I am
Almost
able to
this
interact
past
with
year.
women, and I still don't.
That's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah,
so.
no. You win some, you lose some.
It'll be
Dan had a
interesting.
little heartbreak a couple months ago.
I didn't have it. Me heartbreak. Not
You were a
that
little torn up about that one.
Were ya?
No, I wasn't
Yeah.
torn up. I was just a little upset.
Thank
Plenty
you.
of
Well,
girls
well,
down in
hold
Arizona,
on,
dude.
hold on. Let's decode this one. If you can't
So-
talk to women, and not too long ago you had a little heartbreak.
No,
are
I
we-
didn't.
It wasn't
Are
a
we-
heartbreak.
Schmidt's
But
over exaggerating.
But are,
It's
no,
the
no, no.
most-
Are we switching
it's the
sides
most
here a little bit?
upset
Do you have a
I've
little?
seen him over just a little fling. So he liked her.
Yeah.
It's fair. It's okay to admit it. It's okay to admit it.
Hey, but now I'm just living life once again.
You're still in Tucson, right?
Like a little outside of
Little-
Tucson.
oh, yeah, little outside.
He's
South.
down there in Mexico.
I told
I
him.
mean, yeah, pretty much damn near Mexico. You walk up the mountains by me. You just like look over them.
Mexico.
You just see the border wall.
Are you on the base or are you on like an apartment?
No, I'm outside.
Oh,
I'm,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I'm outside.
Gotcha.
I don't gotta live on base.
Nice.
I'm an officer, so
Oh, are you really? Good for you.
thanks.
Ossifer.
Ossifer.
I'm getting hungry.
Are we cutting this podcast and just gonna
We
go
should
and just
grill here
mash in?
soon. I'll wrap it up with a set of questions real quick, just because I'm doing it for season 2. Serious-ish. Not really, but like no, it is.
What are you?
We'll
laughing
start
at?
with Schmidt, so you can get his out of the way. So when I started season 2 is basically when I was about to turn 25, and I was thinking, all right, I need to do something before I turn 25, and I had done it already, but I was like, all right, I have to make sure before I turn 25, the start of this year, I'm doing stand up. I did it. And I was like, all right, check
shit.
that off the
How'd it go?
box. Pretty good.
Aren't you so fucking proud of him?
Proud of
So
you.
proud of this
you,
kid.
Kuzzy.
That's cool.
This isn't
Fuck
about me. Stop.
Yeah, it
Okay.
is.
I've
It's
just
all about
reiterated.
you.
I've
do
said.
it.
I'll
Don't
keep
tell
talking him up. Fuck yeah.
Shut
Fuck
up.
yeah,
I
dude.
would've
I will
Fuck yeah.
put you down.
All right.
I would have been there in the front row. I laugh at everything too. So.
But
He does, and it's really obnoxious as well.
so how old are you? How old are you?
25.
When do you turn 26?
The same day you do.
Oh, God damn it. That's so.
Ouch.
ouch. All right. So this year, before you turn 26, what is something you have to do? Same question to both of you, so you have time to think.
What was the question?
Yeah, why'd you start out with me?
Are you a golden retriever? Like squirrel? Like
You know, it
No.
sucks because I've already
No.
skydived twice, so I can't say something like that.
But you,
before
you
26,
can't just
what do
say.
you wanna
I mean, skydiving isn't the only thing you've ever wanted to do. It could be something simple, or like something. Like I'll give you the other two guys' answers who have answered this, and I didn't ask my brother and his friend because they're 21, and I'm pretty sure their goal is I want to get fucked up before I'm 22.
Sounds about right.
But Danny wants to take a trip by himself, without his family, without his parents, just him. And then my athlete I sponsor now wants to make sure he puts on 15 pounds by the end of next year to make his next season even better.
Fuck, this is tough.
If you guys have your answer while he's thinking, go for it. But hurry the fuck up because I don't want dead space for the next 5
Yeah,
minutes.
I just
Dead Space sucks.
You guys know?
In a podcast.
you guys answer.
Dead Space.
Dead space.
I just have so much coming up within the next year. I think that it's tough for me to.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I'll go since nobody else is
Yeah.
going. I got 2 things.
Okay.
I want to get a dog.
All right.
Belgian Malinois.
Wait, hold on. You mumbled that. What was it?
Belgian
Belgian?
Malinois.
Malinois?
Hey, you know, like the dogs. Well, Mike has Mike. It's not a full Belgian Malinois.
I'm gonna get one.
All right,
You have one,
You got
apparently.
a little shit.
All right, so it's dog.
But he's a good guy. Banner's a good dog.
It's dog and what? Because I have clip everyone's answers, and I will montage it at the end of season 2. Like, you guys have.
Okay, I want to get a dog, and I also want to pick martial arts back up.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Do you have
do
to have
some Muay
like
Thai or boxing.
just pick it up or certain amount of
I did it
classes
back in
you
high
need to
school a
do?
little bit, and then I stopped throughout college. But I'd like to continue it once again. So Muay Thai or boxing, probably. Yeah.
Cool. Picking up
It's
something like
simple.
that would be real fun to work out.
I can't think of one thing I want to do, but I have.
It's just something you
stuff
want to do
look
in the
forward
next
to.
year.
Yeah, I mean, I turned 26 in September.
So how about
While
after
I
you
turn
turn
my-
26? Before
On
you
my,
turn
on my
27?
26th birthday, I'll be in Colorado elk hunting.
Okay.
So I'll be like in the mountains, hopefully shooting an elk.
Damn, you didn't
That's
invite
sweet.
us.
You're gone. Anyways, then hopefully I'll start work. So I'll be out of school.
So okay,
Got my-
hopefully there we go. You have a job.
Yep, I'll
By
get
the
a job.
time you're 26 or just after 26? You
It'll
want
be
to say?
it'll be October when the residency program starts. So I'll
Alright.
be a
So
resident.
we'll give you 26 in like a month.
I'll be a resident by October.
Good.
Yep.
All right. You have to be a resident by October.
Yep.
You have to get a dog and what? What was your other one?
Martial arts.
Martial arts. You've had so much time to
Yeah.
think. If you give me something like I want to go snowboarding twice, I will fucking kill you.
I wanna try surfing and be good at it, and I wanna consistently shoot in the 70s for golf.
Are you that
Nice.
fucking good?
No, I'm at like the low 80s, mid 80s range.
You shot club though. You were on the club team,
Yeah, but that was just for fun.
but you still have to be pretty
Alright.
good to be on club.
Try.
no?
How about
I was on the B team.
Let's-
but, I
well,
mean,
still.
you have to be decent.
Whatever. Yeah.
let's modify because golf is hard. Let's go. You have to surf, try it, and you have to get in the 70s twice
Okay. I mean,
by
I
our
can shoot in
birthday
the
next year.
I've shot in the 70s.
Oh,
Well,
you have?
I turned 26.
Yeah,
in a couple
I want to
months.
be like consistently like 82 and below.
Okay.
So I'll say that.
Give me. How often do you golf? Because I have to have a way
3
to
times
gauge.
a week.
Okay, you have to have 1 week where it's 70s every week, or with between like 75 and 82 the entire
Alright.
week.
I just got my job back at Kohler, so I'm at the Black Wolf Run courses and Whistling
Fuck you.
Straights.
Fuck you.
You got your
So
job back? What do
I
you
want to try and like amp up my practice.
Well, we gotta wait until Corey's back before we
So-
say goodbye. Dude, that's nice.
Yeah, they needed
How long is that commute?
50 minutes, and they just needed. I mean, because no one's fucking working right now, so they needed some help with like banquets and stuff. So I'm just doing a couple banquets a month and getting my golf back. So I think it makes me want to like actually practice and like become almost a scratch golfer.
With coaching lacrosse, I wasn't able to golf a lot this year, so I'm finally getting back into it. And like last weekend, I golfed one nice course, another decent course. I did Cog Hill down in Chicago, which is Tiger won there. It was super cool. It's like a going away party for one of our buddies, Grant. So
Okay.
much fun. That course is fucking tough. Sand everywhere, but yeah, it's nice to get back into it.
Yeah,
Corey,
Such a fun
hurry
fucking sport.
up. Who?
Yeah, he does pee very
He
quick.
does, yes. Every time you go, I'm like,
We
did
talk
you
about
go
this
already?
Maduro story all the time.
Oh my God, it's the Maduro effect.
It
That is,
literally
that's
took
what it
him
is.
2 seconds.
I
He
was
walked
thinking
in
about
there he
He's
is.
back.
How could you even have peed?
Every time he peed in Maduro, he would just come back. I'm like, I swear to God, I said hello to one. I'm like, you just left.
Fastest pisser in the Midwest.
He truly
That one
is.
wasn't
He
that
really
fast,
is. Yeah, it
All
was
right.
pretty fast. It would've been
We're
faster
gonna
than
end
ours.
this. We're keeping them at an hour because it makes editing easier, especially when I'm about to be editing 2 to 3 a
Are
week.
we running
now.
at an hour right now?
We're past an hour.
Damn,
I
okay.
promise you. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
I
Thanks for having us.
expected to have all of you as individual episodes, but
That'll happen.
it'll happen.
We'll do it again.
It will happen
eventually.
again.
We'll do
It's nice to
individuals.
have you back and at least get you on because you messaged me like 2-3 months ago saying I'll be back around this weekend, and usually when those that far in advance happens, sometimes it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
So it's kind of great that it did work out and everyone else
Yeah.
is here.
It's good to see
Mike,
you
I'm sorry you
guys.
didn't even get any airtime.
Did Sam get any airtime?
But Sam, do you want to at least put your face in the camera real quick?
He's like,
Just
all
like
right.
stand in front of the big one. No. Right in the middle here. Right in the middle here.
Our two off-screen.
Stand in front of the big one.
What's up,
No, right here. You stand here
Oh, I
like
thought he was
this.
coming
Get here
between
like
me.
this. And I want you to say goodbye.
See y'all later, folks.
Howdy, folks. Have a good one. See y'all later.
All right, guys. We're done.
All right.
Peace.
Cut.
Peace.
See you
Fun.
guys.